I went to look for a Tesla crash, just one, just to read about it out of curiosity. Instead, I end up sitting in my room at 2 a.m. asking myself whether we are all just beta testers for billion-dollar tech companies. It started with a name, Jeremy Banner. He was driving a Tesla Model 3 back in 2019 somewhere near Miami. He turned on autopilot and just kept going. The car didn't slow down, didn't stop. It plowed full speed into the side of a tractor trailer that was turning onto the road. The roof of the Tesla completely sheared off. Jeremy didn't survive. And what was supposed to be a quick look into a tragic story became a spiral into lawsuits, software failures, and just how thin the line is between innovation and disaster. I started by searching his name just like anyone would. Google gave me this. Jeremy Banner was the driver of a Tesla Model 3 who died in a 2019 crash while using autopilot. His death is the subject of a lawsuit against Tesla alleging the system was defective and contributed to the fatal accident. I kept digging, found some photos, one looked like his wife. Then completely by accident I clicked on a link thinking it was about him, but it was some other dude entirely. Jeremy Bamber, a convicted British mass murderer. So yeah, that's a different rabbit hole and probably a different video in the future. Anyway, back to the crash. In court, Banner's lawyers claim Tesla misrepresented what its autopilot system could do. They are not just asking for compensation. They are asking for punitive damages, which, if you didn't know, are meant to punish companies for gross negligence and intentional harm. Basically, you knew better, you did it anyway. Tesla's response: Banner ignored the warnings. They said the car clearly told him to stay alert. He didn't. And when the truck blew through the stop sign and pulled into his lane, he made no attempt to stop. It's like both sides are pointing fingers while someone's no longer here to speak for himself. Trey Lightout, the lawyer representing Banner's estate, literally said, the jury should be able to punish a company such as Tesla that clearly has made a decision to put profits before safety. And honestly, he might have a point. Then I came across this Washington Post article titled The Final 11 Seconds. And yeah, the title alone got me. They went deep, like full-blown reconstruction deep, and it paints a picture that's hard to forget. March 1st, 2019. It's early, sun not even up yet. Jeremy Banner leaves home in his 2018 Tesla Model 3. He's a software engineer. This is just a regular morning. At 6:16 a.m., he sets cruise control to 69 miles per hour. Speed limit on the US 441, just 55. Not ideal, but it's not unusual. 2.4 seconds later, he switches on autopilot. The car flashes a message. Please keep your hand on the steering wheel. Be prepared to take over at any time. A couple seconds go by. Banner's hand no longer detected. Tesla's system waits about 25 seconds before it reminds the driver to put their hands back on the wheel. But Jeremy didn't get that chance. But less than 10 seconds later, a semi-truck pulls into the road from a side street. It slows but doesn't stop, crosses into Banner's lane. The Tesla's forward-facing camera captures an image of the truck, but there's no warning, no alerts, no brakes, just nothing. Tesla later said autopilot did not consistently detect and track the truck as an object or threat. The car continues barreling forward at nearly 69 miles per hour. No one stops it. The Tesla slides underneath the trailer. The roof is ripped off and Banner is killed instantly. According to the NTSB, that's the National Transportation Safety Board, Banner was supposed to be watching the road. He signed Tesla's terms. He got the manual. Everything told him that the tech had limits, that he was ultimately responsible. But here's where it gets complicated. US 441, the road this happened on, has cross traffic. Autopilot wasn't designed to work in conditions like that, and yet Tesla still let drivers activate it in those areas. So again, who's responsible? The man who trusted the tech or the company who made it easy to misuse? Let's zoom out for a sec. A Washington Post analysis found that since 2014, Tesla's autopilots have been involved in over 700 crashes, at least 19 of them fatal. Banner's case, one of them, and his lawyers are saying what many others have said before. The system didn't break, it didn't warn them, it failed. And here's the part that stayed with me. Modern technology is supposed to help us. It's supposed to make things safer. But the moment we stop questioning it, the moment we stop paying attention, we stop being in control. Tesla said the driver should have been alert. The lawyers said the system tricked him into a false sense of safety. And the truth is probably both. This wasn't just a story about a man and a machine. It was a story about overconfidence in code, in automation, in comfort. And the cost of that trust was a human life. So yeah, maybe self-driving still needs a lot more awareness, because when tech makes a mistake, it doesn't take the blame. People do. If you made it this far, Thank you for watching. This wasn't an easy story to tell or read about, but it matters. We are surrounded by smart systems now. Cars, phones, even fridges, all making decisions for us. But every time we hand over control, we also hand over responsibility. And sometimes that trade-off is way too expensive. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, maybe double check your cruise control setting next time. See you in the next one.